Good morning, everybody. How are we today? Something different. You get to see my ugly mug. If it's too much, let me know. I'd be happy to get rid of it. But I thought I would be torturous to people today. Oh, I've got to try today. I got to get this Agent LS5 put back together. It needs to be done before I forget how it goes together. All right, so that's got the D10 side. So that I want to mark the right side. For my own sanity's sake. Because the pins on the right and the left are slightly different. How everybody doing? Anybody out there? Am I all alone in the world? I need my holy shit, I'm old and blind light. There we go. All right, get these pins opened up. Hey, chalupa. Hey, chalupa. Let's see if we can do this without making too much of a disaster. Oh, I forgot about that. Dang it, I need to go get my other tweezers. Because there is no way I'm going to be able to put you together with tweezers that are magnetized when you're dealing with all steel springs. Let me see if I have another pair here that are not, but I doubt it. I doubt it. What do we got here? See, those are two. See, all of these somehow have gotten magnetized. Anybody know how to demagnetize something? How do I do that? How can I remove that? These are kind of magnetized, but these really suck. Eagle Lockpicking, good morning. How are you, sir? All right. This just may not work. These tweezers are just too shitty. They be too chitty. Doing really well this weekend. Good. Must mean my audio is working. I was playing around trying to do this whole camera thing this morning so I could torture all you poor people out there. Oh, I know, Giz. Hang on. Ooh, man, that's rough. This is going to be a challenge, folks. Gonna be a challenge. And it is so many freaking pins. Come on, turn the way I want you to turn. Gizmo, you can't be up here right now. You just can't. This is way too delicate a stuff. Too many pins, man. I can't have you here. Come on. I know you want attention, but I can't do it right at the moment. Let's pick a spring. Any spring will do. Ah, see, this is the problem. I can't do it. I cannot do that with these tools. I end up throwing parts all over, and so I just don't have the control I need. This pair of tweezers, absolutely. Hang on, dude. Let me close this up. Let me close this, and I'll get it out of the way. And then you can come say hello to everybody, because I know that's what you're wanting to do. There you go. All right. Now you can come in here and say hello. Hey, they can probably even see you in the other camera. Yeah. Back for the reassembly. Yeah, you know, I didn't bring my good tweezers down here. And those tweezers I was trying to use, there's just no way they were opening that lock or doing that. So this is an interesting tool that Lock Squash sent me. Really kind of neat because you can tighten it. So you can adjust it to fit the lock you're working on, I guess. Double-sided tension tool. Kind of cool. I want to see if I can figure this out. This is supposed to be for, I think, dimple lock impressioning. What we got inside of here. See, here's the part he was talking about that I don't know how to use. It's got brad nails in it. I don't know what you use nails for in a dimple lock tool. Does anybody else? Does that make any sense? So there we have that. Unless these are two different tools. Man, I don't know what all this stuff is for. So there's your... So there... All right, so there's the impressioning foil, right? That's what those are. Does it go in here? I don't know I don't know how to use it, dudes. Hey, Sarah, how are you this fine morning? Yeah, I am going to have to get on a video with him to show me this because I am at a loss for words here. I don't know how to work it. Ah, Mr. Spontaneous Disintegration, how the heck are you, sir? I am doing quite well today. Thought I would be bold and let everybody see my ugly mug. If it's too much to handle this time of the morning, by all means, let me know. And I'll turn it all off. Sporting my hat. This was sent to me by Mr. Lock Squash as well. I'm doing fine, Miss Sarah. Doing fine. Fine as frog's hair. Isn't that how that goes? Let's see. Let's get some tools up here. Oh, I got something else we're going to try out and play with. Oh my God, that's so heavy. Such a heavy box of stuff. see, what else should we grab out of that bag of goodies? We'll throw him up here just in case I get bored. And we'll do this. I need to get Mr. Runesmith on here at some point. Because we have a giveaway coming. It's all good in the hood. That's right, man. All good in the hood. You know, it was kind of comical. I was going through an airport, and I had a gal that was checking me in, doing some stuff. And she asked me how I was doing today, and I said that, good in the hood. And, oh, man, the look I got. Wow, you would have thought it was unreal. You would have thought I just completely and totally insulted her. I don't know quite. Man, I'm telling you. As I have said a million times, I really need to get down here and clean because I have a freaking mess. I'm dumping stuff all over the place. So, here is a chunky monkey. Brian Break Shit, good morning. Johnny Locks, how are you? Great big old monstrous Dimple Lock. That, I don't even know if my vise can hold this monstrosity, but we will try, because God, that's a chunk of steel. I was sent by Mr. Lockswash. Yeah, it wasn't right, probably assumed, yeah, or thought I was insulting her or something. Yeah, this is a Clom Dimple Rake. So kind of cool. Oh. Kind of cool, kind of cool. So we are going to be doing a giveaway. I think you guys have seen it, the Hellhounds that we are calling them. I don't know if this is going to reach in there to tension. Yeah. And we are putting together, we're going to try and get together and do a video. And there we go. It works on that one. Interesting little tool. Man, that's a thick, stiff beast. Don't think it'll work on much of anything else I have for dimple locks. Maybe. Well, I don't really have any good dimple locks, though. I don't. I need to get into some more dimples. Because dimples are fun. Anywho, we will be doing a lovely giveaway. Oh, man, that thing's huge. Massive chunk of lock. Let me grab the image here. Let me just share this with you fine folks. Save image. Holy Toledo. What a day, what a day. I don't know how long I'm going to be here today. I'm still babysitting the daughter's dog, and I've got her down here with me because I cannot leave her alone in the house, so she'll eat everything. And she's a handful. Let's just put it that way. She's a handful. Let's see. All right, we'll go right here. Allow. Yeah, you as well. All right, so here you go. The Hellhound giveaway. Mr. Runesmith Locksport made his play on the dog leg picks. Call them the Hellhounds. We will be giving one of these picks away. He made 3. There will only be 3 of these Hellhounds. One's for him, one's coming to me, and one will be given away. We will be putting together a little bit of a challenge for this. I'm not going to make it exactly the easiest thing in the world, but it's going to be fun. It won't be too tough. It won't be too tough. I had some ideas to begin with for a lock-picking portion. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. We'll see. The lock-picking portion was going to be interesting. Shared you a Facebook, UK Lock Sport Coliseum, huh? Well, I will have to check that out. What in the wide, wide world of sports do you got planned for us? Oh, good Lord. I hate these stupid things. Pick all the images with cars in it, but you can't really see any of it, so God only knows what's actually in the pictures. Isn't it funny that you have a robot that's trying to ask you to prove that you're not a robot? Stormy, get over here. Come on. Get over there. Go on. There you go. Thank you. Oh, mercy. Mercy. Mercy me, I tell you. Yes, it's me. Allow. You know, as crappy as Facebook is as far as what's on there for content, but at the same point, they try and secure it down so you can't get into your own account worth of crap. But, yeah, whatever. But yet they've got malicious garbage all over the place. Facebook has gotten to be one of the most horrible ones on the market. Stop it. I don't know. I'll find it later. It's not cooperating with me today, so I don't know where I'm going. So, what's everybody working on? Anybody do anything fun? Lock needs Ozempic. You ain't kidding, dude. I think I threw this thing on the scale, and it was close to 2.5 pounds for this lock. I don't know where you'd want to use it. You sure as hell wouldn't want to use it on a trailer. That kind of weight vibrating down the road would destroy it. But it's quite cool. Oh, thank you. Stormy, that's enough, dude. That is enough, you little goober. No, I've got my daughter's dog, who's a way too big puppy. And she is a handful. So why don't you fill us in there, Sarah? What you got going? Right? Yeah. You got to be careful with AI. You know, AI can be kind of handy in a few little places for some things, but you got to be really careful. Don't trust it for factual information, because 9 times out of 10, it's feeding you a line of crap. It's wrong. It does terrible stuff. Ah, bloody Yale mortis. I don't have a Yale mortis. Hell, I don't know that I have any mortis. As a matter of fact, I know I don't. The only one I've ever had of that was Tinny's Yale Challenge Lock Mortis. I did have that one. I should see if these have gotten anywhere. I still have all of these lovely Corbins. So I don't know that I'm the right person to help you with that. Anybody on here got some tips or tricks for her for trying to get a Yale mortis open? Stormy, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing, you big goober head? Yes, you're just a monster. Yeah. Her favorite thing is to find and eat socks. Orgus Anarchy, how are ya? Grouchy Lenny. Sea Stoo-Doo. Yeah, and you said you're trying to pick it in hand, aren't you? You probably almost need to have a vise. Wait until you have your vise for that. Because that can be a real challenge without a vise, I would think. We'll play with this one for a minute. Not a Yale. Not the same thing at all. But, we'll try it out. Good morning. Let's see. Or good afternoon, as the case may be. Depending on where you be coming at us from. Go over here and see if anything's happening on that side of the world. AJ's Locks and Locks. Holy cow. Got somebody over on the TikTok world watching. I think that's the first is actually a legit person. Because usually what I get over there is some weird crap. And it doesn't want to bring the chat in. It's like the chat stopped working too for me. Why did the chat stop working? Very crazy, dudes. Yeah, if you want to hop on the screen and show everybody that Yale, some of these guys on here, we've got some good people in here. They might be willing to help you out. Yeah, it makes it tough. It really does. Nobody wants to see me dancing, Grouchy Lenny. Nobody wants to see that. I got the coordination of I don't know what, but it ain't good. Stormy, come on, dude. I does dances. I doesn't do dances. And I was hoping that this would be able to do the chat from both TikTok and YouTube like it does for others. Ooh, Sarah, looks like you got more locks heading your way. But yeah, I think something like that is going to be significantly easier once you have a vise to put it in. You get into, especially those bigger round brown things, and you got to counter rotate. Counter rotation is hard to do in hand. Truly is. I run screaming from Yale Keyways. I have a couple locks here with Yale Keyways, padlocks, and they're not terrible. Who do we got? It is Ms. Sarah. Are you there, ma'am? Oh, we lost you. They're all Yales. Man, that just sounds wrong. Why would you do that to somebody? AJ, why? Why would you do that? I got this stupid era here, and this thing has always been a pain in my rear. She tried to join the live stream, but then she disappeared. So we'll see if she comes back. Should be spools in 2 and 4. Is that what they do on those? I should have pulled this one out of the box I've got here and see if we can do something with it. I've never tried it. I was thinking I would use it and build a display stand for it. Oh, it is a new in the box, never been set up. Look at that pretty. Very pretty. Looks like fun. Or not. I don't know what kind of keyway that is, but it looks ugly. Has never had a pick put to it. I've opened that little area that I have there before a couple of times, but it's tricky. It really is. And I don't know what brand of this thing is. Patio door lever lock set with deadbolt lock cylinder. From Truth Hardware. So I don't know what exactly it is. Boy, that's tough. How am I going to even vise the dang thing? It does that. So I might have to put it on the rest of the lock too, huh? I don't know. Don't know how I'm going to get that to be held in a vise. All right. Hang on here. Miss Sarah is back. Let's see if we can get her in here this time. How's about now? Are you there? Ms. Sarah, Ms. Sarah. Red Rover, Red Rover. Send Sarah on over. Are you there, ma'am? Right, Super Bowl rush. Yeah, well, good luck. Thanks for dropping by, good sir. Appreciate it. Oh, and there we go. It's open. Not too difficult. I'll have to play with that one, see if I can, because that's the one I was thinking of doing something to and maybe making a display board to put that in, because this sure is pretty. Sure is pretty. Are you there this time, Sarah? She is having some issues. She's having issues. Can we hear you now? Got no video, but maybe get audio. I don't know. It's like we get nothing. She keeps hopping in and out, in and out, in and out. I want to open that thing up at some point and see what all is in there, but Stormy, would you just settle down, Pooch? Would you just settle down, Pooch? Yeah, you need to settle down. Goodness gracious. Anybody want a dog? Yep, Soup Bowl is today. Something I probably won't be watching, but hey. Wild Billiams over on the TikTok realm, I see. JC4891 is over there. Morning all. Oh, Sarah's trying again. Let's see. Just Sarah, are you there? You there? Hello. Dude, stop. Lay down. It's like I've been in bed all night. I don't want to lay down. Not sure what's happening to you, Sarah, but you're having a rough day today trying to get in here. soup, right? I think we're making chili today. We have a kind of odd ingredient that goes in our chili. Maybe it's not odd. I don't know. Discovered it one time. We went camping, and we were going to make chili over the fire. We forgot to bring our tomato sauce with that she wanted in there. But instead, we had a jar of salsa. So we threw salsa in our chili. Now that's our go-to ingredient every time because holy crap, does that make a good chili. Dude, stop it. See, I told you, this is going to be an interesting one. Stormy. What, dude? I still don't see you, Sarah. And I don't know if I can hear you either. It keeps dropping in and out, dripping in and out. She's trying hard. Huh. Yeah, it might be. I might need to take a little pooch upstairs and just throw her outside for a little bit. For Stormy. Here, I thought you said it was me because of my coffee. You know, I don't know why everybody says that, but it doesn't do that to me. Okay, a peek. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, folks. I will be right back. Uno momento, por favor. I see Sarah.
You see me?
You're there. Morning.
I am. Good day, sir. Hi guys.
You be on.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you just fine.
Perfect.
I see you, Sarah.
I'll turn you down on my phone. There we are. Oh my days. Didn't expect to be on the big screen. So yeah, I got a very large box of locks from the Welsh lock picker. It was the one that Mr. Thomas Gray had donated some locks to go out to beginners. So I got 2 Yale mortise and then this no-name mortise. And I thought it would be easy to try on this one because it had the key. But I wasn't reading the key the right way around, if that makes sense. So the keys where the deeper bit in it is, I thought that would be a higher push, and then the higher ones would be the lower push. So that's my mistake I've been making on that one. Just 1 minute, guys. I need to go let the dog back in.
I'm not the only one battling puppies. Yep. Oh, would you send her some good ones there, AJ? AJ's Locks and Locks says you have 6 more locks coming.
Oh, thanks, AJ. Not appreciated.
Not appreciated, yeah, right.
I absolutely love the challenge. I really do. That's why I'm just buzzing with it. But yeah, so this is the Yale that I'm working on at the minute, guys. And I believe the first pin is the standard pin. But I did just post a video as well because I'm confused as to why, like on this Yale, the Bible and the grub screws is the screw parts are at the top, but on this one, they're underneath. So my main question was, as well, I'm not going to do it with my Greyhound pick, but if I mark my pick where each of these holes are, is that roughly where my pins are?
It is. So
Yeah.
the thing you need to be careful with that, what that's kind of designed for is for repinning the lock. So if you opened it with a key or if you pick it, if you turn it all the way around there, all your pins will fall out of those holes.
All right. So that's why, is that covered inside with like a long bar then?
No, it's wide open.
No.
It's you turn the core around, the pins will fall right out.
Oh, that's the core.
That's the core. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like here I have one that is similar. You can see that.
Yeah.
See how it's got the holes there?
Yeah.
And if I were to rotate this all the way around, which this one won't let me, but the pins would all fall right out of those holes from the because this is your Bible up here. This is where your key pin or your
I did get confused because on this Yale, my Bible's at the top and it's covered with this little cap.
Right. And the other one's got the same thing in there. You just can't see it because it's hidden inside of the rest of the cylinder. But you have a Bible up on the top as well.
But so then this one I've been trying to pick upside down as well. So if I pick it upside down, will the pins all stay where they're supposed to be?
Yeah, they will. And if you turn it, I wish I could find one that was that way so I could show you. If you turn it all the way around there, you can actually see the pins in the holes.
Wow.
So, like, can you see this lock here? See the holes there? And when I turn the pin up, see the holes coming through there?
Yeah.
That's where my pins are. So if I were to turn this upside down, the pins would fall out of that lock.
Right.
But yet you still have your Bible up top with your driver pins. That's just the key pins that will come out the bottom. That's the only part.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I get you. There's a strip of metal in, pins won't fall out. Yeah, I thought it was like a strip, August, but I wasn't sure.
Yep.
And then the
entertain
other
folks for a second. I got to be right back. I got to go check on that dog.
Sorry. Yeah, it is 5 pins, August. Sorry, my chat on my YouTube is a little behind to what I'm seeing on the restream. But yeah, it is a 5 pin. And that one I can't see, but I presume that'd be a 5 pin. And then that one's also a 5 pin. But like I said, I've got the key for this one. So I was trying this one first for a while. Actually, that's not the key I was on about. So my other lock is this bleeding thing. It's a star lock, British made. It says INJ02 on the side there, guys. I hope you can all hear me and I'm not talking to myself. But so there should be spools in 2 and 3. See, that's the problem I'm having as well, August. Oh, you're going to have to excuse, might be able to hear the dog. So, get my attention. So I'm trying to talk as well because I've got these Southern Specialties tensioners and I've been trying to do it upside down. So with Greyhound's pick, I can get the number 1 set, no problem. But then as soon as I move on to pin 2 or 3, it drops back out again. Cheers, August. Thank you. Thank you, Spontaneous. I like to project as well, if you've not noticed. But so yeah, so Nick Pick said there might be 4 spools in it. But I do believe you can hear the dog as well. He's across the living area, and he likes rolling around on the sofa to itch his back. He's a bloody pest with it, and he doesn't normally do it on his blanket, but for once he's done it on his blanket. But anyway, so yeah, I've got pin number 1 set, and then I'm not even feeling any counter rotation when I'm trying to set pin 2 and 3, but pin 1 just drops back out straight away. Oh, what's that saying?
Yeah, that's how that's going to work. You're going to drop pins, and that's why you got to go back through the pins multiple times. As you get to one pin set, you'll drop another pin, and then you got to come back and hit that one again. It takes time.
That's it. I've had it in and out of my hand on and off for a week, but today I've really sat and studied it a little bit more. So like I didn't know that the pins would fall out of the bottom, but I wasn't sure what it was. So that was why as well I was picking upside down. Start at the back.
Orga says to start at the back and pick the binders. Ignore the fact that there's spools in it. Yeah, just ignore what kind of pins they are. You just got to go by feel. And knowing what pins are in what side doesn't really matter.
See, this is the first lock, I believe, that I've come across spools as well. So I wasn't sure whether I was picking them just like in the same way as you do a standard pin. But when I saw D-Mac's video yesterday about the jiggle test, etc., I realised with this Yale, I was getting the jiggle and the spring mixed up. So I'm learning that process with this Yale. I do have a vice coming this week, because the other thing that I did notice with it, when I am feeling any counter rotate, the whole lock is rotating in my hand as opposed to the cord just in the lock. So I am aware, and I truly am a picker. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but I've got a callus all along my index finger. But starting at the back, right? So I probably started with the front one because that was the easiest for me to feel. But then I also realised on the as I'm looking at the front of the lock, on the right hand side, the warding is all smooth, but on the left hand side, it appears to have cutouts in it. It feels like it's got ridges on the left hand side. Am I mistaken in that, or?
I don't know, because I've never had one of those. I've never picked one of those. So I do not know. In theory, I go for the standards first, then the spools, plus any droppers. But some locks, the spools will bind before a standard.
Hey to the fighting lock picker.
You've got to quit, dude. And I can't let you loose in the house because you're just a demon.
So when I'm starting at the back, I'm feeling like I'm getting counter rotation already. But that does not.
Well, and you will when you hit those spools, you'll feel the counter rotation, right? That's what's going to give you that counter rotation feel. You'll feel it pushing back on your tension wrench as you're trying to set the pin. And you just got to ease on the tension wrench and allow it to happen, right? Allow that pin to move.
Right.
And then once it sets, you'll feel your wrench will snap back again a little bit. And then you're ready to move on to the next.
So,
and you may have to go through it multiple times. You might.
That's no problem. I'll carry on sitting with that. You've answered pretty much all my questions on that one. And the other one that I've been working on all week is the Star Lock. And it's where's the key? I actually traced around the key because it was confusing me. Oh, where've I put the bloody key for it? Oh, there it is. So yeah, that's the key. And I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins, but I'm not sure where that shoulder is. And then that bit comes out there. I don't know if you can see, guys. Sorry. That first bit, let me get something to point to. So this first bit here, is that for a pin as well? Or is it just as it comes down to this one?
No, that looks like a spot for a pin.
It does, doesn't it? So it is a 6
Does
pin.
to me. Yeah.
Right. Cool. See, I was getting a lot of counter rotation in this padlock as well, and I have to put some. It's really springy, really springy. So I wasn't sure whether I needed to kind of hold the shackle in a little to release some of the tension on the spring as I was picking. Does that sound like it'd be the right thing to do or not?
I believe so, yes.
So yeah, Graham, as well, I've gone through every single lock that I already picked with your picks and the Southern Specialist Tensioner. And my word, honestly, I am so bloody impressed with the difference and how much more I've learned in the short time that I've had these in my hand, just because of how great the feedback is and the extra, that little bit of extra reach, and that little bit of extra grab for the pins as well. I think they're absolutely a beautiful design. And because of how smooth they are as well, I don't always have to put the handles on. So if I'm struggling a little bit with my grip, I'll put the handles on. But in general, they're amazing, honestly.
The difference in picks, and you'll find that as you get some other brands as well and play with more and more picks, the difference from one to the next is really amazing. You know, and I'm not going to tell you that mine are the best ones you're ever going to get, because there are some others out there that are phenomenal feeling picks. Yeah, but it makes a difference when you've been working with a cheap set and you get a real set. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah, genuinely did, honestly. So that's another thing, August, with this Yale. That's what I did when I realised that the left hand side, as I look at it, it has kind of ridges in it, and I didn't realise I was getting my hook caught on the ridges, thinking they were pins. So I've sat with it so I can see the light going all the way through it to the back, and that's when I realised there's kind of on this left hand side there's like grooves. So
are you talking about? I'm going to blow my screen up a little bit so I can maybe zoom in a little here. Come on, camera, you can zoom. I know you can. Get the manual focus here. Nope. Oh, come on, you dirty dog. I know you can zoom in and focus on crap because you do it all the time. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about these ridges in here, like these on the side there? Is that what you're referring to?
Not actually on the keyway, inside the lock itself.
Inside the lock itself? That's bizarre. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Inside on this side, it's smooth, but then inside on this side, it has ridges. What I was I didn't realize I was catching on them. It's like
that's interesting. I don't know what that would be that you're snagging on in there, because usually they're pretty smooth.
I'll try and take a picture at some point just to show.
That's what I was thinking, August, was that she was talking about the warding, but she's saying it's not the warding; it's something else.
Oh yeah, no, it's the warding inside the lock, inside the car, as opposed to just on the outside of the keyway.
Well, that wording you see on that outside edge runs all the way through the entire Bible.
Yeah.
It goes all the way down in there. So yeah, if you're catching on that, yeah, yeah, and that can be tricky on some locks, depending on how that keyway is done. They can be really difficult to get into some of those because they can be really tight keyways.
Yeah, I found that as well. That's what's helped me more be able to feel more in the Yale is the fact that your picks are a lot thinner, slimmer than these Chinese made ones. I was struggling to get any feedback from these Chinese ones because they really, I mean, I was going to draw around these two to show the difference in the thickness of them both, but it's absolutely mental how much more I can feel with this.
Yeah.
Loaded side pin.
I've got this lovely Lotto lock. Again, Lock Squash sent me. This one is a slider.
Ooh.
I've never messed with sliders, so I'm going to have to watch and see how to do that. And of course, it's another. He sent me 3 of these stupid Brady padlocks. So I gave away my last Brady because I can never open the damn things. Now I've got 3 more up to try and figure out. They are the hardest locks for me to open. They're nuts.
What model? Of the Mortis, it's Yale. This one, I've got 2 Yales and then one what's got no name on it. And these 2 Yales that didn't come with a key either, so I'm kind of risking it anyway. But it does have some movement in the core, but this core does not move at all, even when I put a tension tool in. So I asked Si about it, and he said that's possibly a good thing that it doesn't move. That's what you want in a decent lock.
Right.
But it's got the tiniest amount of rotation when it's got the tensioner in. So I've not played with this one as much because I'm not sure if it might have some damage inside it. It looks, do you know, like when your walls get damp and the paint starts crumbling off of it? It's got all that around the back of it and stuff. So I'm not sure if it's actually bust, and I don't want to break my picks on that one. But this one I'm learning a lot from it, but I've not got the experience to understand it and interpret what it's telling me, as it were. So I am very, very appreciative that I've got you guys around. It's great.
Yeah, buddy. Yes.
So try at the back.
You're a silly dog.
Should we turn that round if you've got...
Yes, you are. You're just a silly pup. Yeah.
Bailey,
Mercy.
why don't you come here and say hello to everybody? Come on.
So the other thing Lock Squash had sent me was this Pipe Hitters Union coin.
Cool.
On the back side it says, "We do bad things to bad people." Actually, it's a Special Forces military unit, or PAT coin, right, for a gang group. He sent me a window sticker as well, a really nice big one.
Nice.
I would love nothing more than to put that baby up, but I don't want to be one of those stolen valor kind of dudes, right? Because I was not Special Forces.
Oh, bless you.
I'm probably not allowed to display that one that way, so that'll go somewhere down here in my lock lab.
Yeah, cool.
I still have not been able to. I need to find some good solvent to soak these in. I got a bunch of these Corbin padlocks. They're old. They're all crusty. I can't get anywhere. I can't feel any pin movement. I had nothing. So I need to find some good solvent to just let them soak in. I've sprayed them down with Lockaloo, but it has not helped.
Is
I don't
it
have
that isopolypropylene thing that you need?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. I need to get that, put it in a bowl, and just let them sit and soak and flush crap out.
That's good. That might be an idea for this other Yale then, just for me to double check. Because There's movement in the pins in this Yale. I'm just worried that the car may be a little stuck, and I don't want to break a
No,
pig.
I have a couple that are like that. That you put your tension wrench in there and the core doesn't move. That's
Yeah,
that's actually a sign of a well-built lock.
yeah.
The tolerances
That's
are
what
pretty tight
I
in there.
said.
Doesn't mean
Yeah,
there's anything wrong with it or broke.
cool. Okay. Zippo fluid works pretty well. All right.
Well, that might be a thought as well. Yeah, I was thinking I need to just throw it in something and let it soak. And
That's good to know.
I even thought about just filling up a jug full of brake cleaner and let it soak in that too.
So maybe
At least do it to one of them and just see if it makes any difference.
yeah, it's
Stormy.
worth a try, isn't it?
Yeah, it's worth a try. You have just got to quit, dog. And then I'm trying to work on my laser engraver. I'm having some issues get the camera properly aligned in that thing, so I need to figure that out. Because I'm going to try and do some handcuff engraving. Well,
That'll be
hard to
cool.
do
I
when
love
the
your
camera's
photo.
off. Things don't quite line up like they need to.
I was designing some 3D printing stuff yesterday with Julian Ward, who's on our UK Sport Coliseum site, because I wanted a poker chip holder. So I designed that with him yesterday, and he's sending me a small version of it out to see if I like the
Oh, very
degrees
cool.
of details.
Nola Southpaw, how are you this morning, sir?
Good morning, Nola.
The fighting watch picker is here as well. Good morning, good sir. Oh, dog, you're going to drive me to drinking. I brought you down stuff to chew on. Chew on it.
How long have you got the puppy for?
She goes home tomorrow.
Oh,
They had a funeral they had to go to on her husband's side, so they left the dog with us for that. And my wife is hating it. Well, you know, when you've got a, I don't know what she is, close to 60-pound puppy, they can be quite the handful.
I was introducing all my animals to Nick Picks this morning, and I said I have a 25-stone toddler because my Staffordshire Terrier is like a toddler, but a really, really heavy toddler.
Yep. Oh, if you can see him sporting my fancy shirt that I won.
Cool.
It's your cheese grits and NyQuil.
So I've been working on this bloody Starlock all week, and I even get movement in the car, and then I just end up completely losing it again.
You make me nervous when you get quiet, dog, because then I wonder what you're eating. The fart will swallow socks whole and then run around acting all sick and eventually puke them up. So you got to make sure you don't leave any socks on the floor. Stormy. Anybody got any lovely tips or tricks for me or suggestions on these stupid Brady lotto locks? I actually have. I don't think I brought. Did I bring him down here? I brought him down here. Where'd I put him? The other one, he sent me 3. He sent me a slider, a regular, and then this really nice aluminum. I think we done lost Miss Sarah again. We'll see if she comes back. This really lovely aluminum Brady. And man, the key goes into that thing just so buttery smooth. That's actually a really nice lock. I have yet been able to open it. The odd thing with these is they engrave the key code right on the body of the lock. Hey, well, I'm glad you could hop on, and you know, I don't know that we gave you any good tips or tricks or advice, but Loved having you on. I like getting people on, especially newer pickers. Get you on and invite people. If you have not subscribed to Miss Sarah, you should. Her level of excitement at the sport and enthusiasm is infectious and wonderful. So if you haven't checked her out, you really should. Less is more, you should live by that. So what's that supposed to mean? I should get rid of this other camera so people don't have to look at my ugly mug? But what do you mean less is more? I know what that means, but yeah, the aluminum body one is really cool. I have yet been able to open it. I've only played with it a little bit so far, but no love yet. Yeah, there's usually some pretty sharp people in the chat on here that can help out with a lot of things. I am not one of those people. But, hey, it's all about connections, right? You gotta have the connections. Stormy! Stop it. Well, yeah, that was me talking to you. Dog's looking around like, huh? What? You talking to me? I didn't do nothing. Ugh. You'll leave it to the imagination. I don't have much of one of those, Nola. Yeah, I know. You know, it was the first time I've ever done this where I've had my ugly mug on the camera. But it can be a lot. So, hey, what the heck. I live by this creed quite a lot. That came from Mr. Lock Squash as well. That now sits front and center right here on my desk. Love it. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Yeah, very, very fun stuff. I enjoy watching her videos, her content. Glad she's getting some new locks, more stuff to play with. Some of them a little more challenging. Gotta keep the challenge up, right? If you don't, it's just not any fun. Well, it is. Sometimes it's fun to just break out your easy, fun locks and just sit and pick and actually get opens. Again, I've got that collaboration with Runesmith. He just does absolutely beautiful work. He decided to do his own variation on my dogleg picks. He's made 3 of them. One for me, one for him, and one for us to give away as a joint venture. We'll be announcing what you have to do in order to get in that. It may take a little bit of brain power, a little bit of digging. Stormy, drop it. I don't know what you got, but leave it alone. Saw her over there pulling on something. Found a string for something. So it's going to be a fun giveaway, though, I'll tell you that much. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. We've got custom magnets and stickers that go along with it. I may very well try and find a leather case and make a custom, do some leather engraving on the case for it. So we'll have a case to hold that pick. No, I have not. I hate the 410 with a passion, so I'm probably not going to participate in that one. I'm in the team challenge one, and I don't have to do a 410, so I'm in luck there. Johnny Locks. Yeah, and man, I tell you, you just don't see Much prettier stuff than the picks that guy makes. They are absolutely incredible. Stormy, get over here. Don't do that. You'll break everything apart, you big lug. Go over here and lay down and chew on your toy. Go chew on your toy. That's what I gave you toys for. We've shared out a couple of pictures of these picks that he's made, and they look incredible. He did a special set of handles for me on one, and oh my word. Ooh, fighting lockpicker. That's very nice of you, sir. Yeah, cutaways for things like that can make a world of difference. Remember, I need to find what happened to mine. I don't know where I put it. I have one of the Sparrows practice locks, the cutaways. And that's what I've used it for quite a bit, actually, is showing off some of those locks and what's going on with the pins and different pin styles. Yeah, there it is right there. Because I can get right down in there as I'm picking it. Right now I've got it loaded up with spool pins and kind of show how that works and how your feedback is. They're great. Cutaway lock is wonderful for that sort of thing. I really need to play with these abases to make something out of them. That's mine there. Love those locks too. I've gotten where I really like these Abus padlocks, guys. They are just incredible locks. What got in here? I gotta come up with a kit to take with me. Oh, that's one of these. One of those. I still haven't figured out how to open those yet either. I have to leave town for a day or two. Go down to our corporate office. So I'm going to take a few locks with me, of course, to have for the rooms at night. Stormy! Would you just settle down, you big lug? Oh, man. He is an amazing craftsman, amazing artist. The stuff that dude makes is top-notch. You're not going to find much better stuff. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see. So what I'm planning on for the competition over there, the team competition, I have to pick two locks. So I'm going to use these two, a Master 570 and an Abus Titanium. Those are my planned locks for that competition, where you have the three-man team. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The 410 Lotto, that thing can kiss my happy hiney. Absolutely despise the 410s with a bloody passion. But yeah, and he did an absolute banger job on these dog leg picks, dude. It is crazy. Call them the Hellhounds. So the ones he did for me, he used a dark wood handle, and then he actually did an inlay in there of a rune that's copper and volcanic ash to go along with the thought of the Hellhound, right? Ashes from the underworld, he said. How cool is that? That is just amazing to me. Stormy, you don't need to stuff your head in and eat everything. Just don't do it. So I can't wait to actually get a hand on those. Check it out. It's one of those that's going to be too beautiful to want to use. You know, that's kind of like these. I rarely break out and use as picks because they're just too gorgeous. Let me go find that one. There we are. And just go over here. I'll share these up. Here they are, folks. Aren't those things just beautiful? So this is actually copper and volcanic ash inlay in the handle. But look at these others. Look at those other two. And each one is just a little bit different than the other. How gorgeous are those? Ah, yeah. It's going to be fun, folks. It's going to be fun. To Napa wiper blades. We have a Napa. I need to go dumpster diving again. I need some more metal. It's hard to find good ones here, and it's getting harder and harder all the time because more and more of them don't have any don't have the metal bars in them. At least around here, man, I got to dig through and throw back a bunch of them before I get anything. Hey, Mr. Broke Picks is in the house. How the heck are you? We'll be announcing that here soon, Broke. I'm going to make people work for it, though. You know, the one thought that I had, so I don't know that we're going to actually do that or not, was that you had to set your lock up facing away from you and come in from the backside and blind pick. Maybe we'll throw that in as part. I don't know. We're going to have a cipher challenge for part of it. You're going to have to do some research and dig and try and decode something. So it's going to be a challenge. I kind of thought that picking it backwards would be kind of interesting. Because, you know, we're all used to sitting here and you're up front, you're coming into it nice, you can hold the pick nice. You got to pick one coming the other way. I've been working on that, doing it a little bit. Hey, it is a challenge, I tell you what. Do Napa wiper blades have the best metal inserts in there, Nola? Is that what you're getting at? Really? Yeah, I need to get some of that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun challenge, man. We're gonna get together and do a video to do the announcement and get it rolling. I believe that he is approaching 500 subscribers, so he was thinking this would be a good one to go along with his 500 subscribers. I'm also getting there. I've got a little ways to go yet. I think the last I looked, it was at like 476. Let me go see where he's at. He's a little closer than I am. Runesmith. There he is. He is at 496 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to him, go hit him up. Let's get him to that 500 mark. So yeah, he is ahead of me. 496. And where am I? I'm at 476. So be kind of a really cool collab for a 500 subscriber giveaway. I've got, I'm going to do a leather case. I don't know if I might use the Southern Specialties one. I thought about maybe getting some leather and try and make one in red to go with the whole Hellhound and that theme. Hey, Rabbi Picker, good morning, sir. Oh, these locks, I hate them. I know they're nice locks, but I hate them. And lotto locks. I hate all lotto locks. All of them. They're terrible. We're getting there. It'd be really cool if we could both hit 500 for the giveaway. But, you know, my channel's growing really, really slow because I'm just not out here doing that much content. I do my lives on the weekend. Throw out a giveaway or a challenge lock entry once in a while, but I just haven't had the time to devote enough to it. Man, Rabbi, that last haul you made from that locksmith you got out there, holy Toledo, what a beautiful pile of locks you got your hands on there. Absolutely incredible looking stuff, dude. Absolutely incredible. I wish we had access to beautiful stuff like that around here, but we just don't. Those kind of locks just aren't here. Let's see. I think we're going to move you out of the way, and we'll just go back to hand picking. There's my two for the competition. I need to get my agent put back together too. But I started to work on that this morning, but I don't have the right set of tweezers down here for it, so it's going to be next to impossible to complete. It's good to see you out and about there, Broke. How's life treating you over yonder? Yeah, it's incredible. You got some great looking locks in there. I need to break out that Magnum and start playing with it a little bit too. Now that I saw that Rune, by the way, has a couple of custom picks that are available for sale. Saw he posted those up this morning. Was it morning or last night? Yesterday maybe. But they look incredible. And here's one that's got fossil tooth inlay in the handle. He's starting to do some wild stuff with inlays, but he's got two of them out there right now. What is he calling them? The Scythe and the Serpent's Fang. And oh, you talk about beautiful. Beautiful stuff. He has another one that he has woolly mammoth ivory inlaid into the handle. Just crazy, beautiful stuff. Well, good. I'm glad you're getting back at it and doing your thing, sir. Stop it. But yeah, go check it out. He's posted on several different Discord channels out there. Check out his work. Oh, I'm probably going to have to cut my live short today, guys, because this dog is just about to drive me postal. Just is. But yeah, a true Ottoson EDC giveaway. Good. I think I put in on that one. Is that C Stews? EDC? Yeah, you got it. You're right. Oh, did you find your toy? Yeah, you found a toy. If you weren't so darn cute, I'd have to be mad at you all the time. Because you are a pain in the rear, dog. Yes, you are. Oh, another giveaway just got posted? Or another pick from, yeah. I think I saw you just pointed. That's the one that's got the dinosaur fossil embedded in it. Oh, you're going to do a giveaway. All right. Because I think there was another one out there that was the EDC here a little while back. I don't know if they've done the drawing on that one or not yet. Very nice. I will be looking forward to it, so good sir. I need to find more time to get more of those entries put in and do some things with it. You know, this is another one of those. I could normally open this thing up pretty quick, get it on camera. I can't open it. It's amazing how that works, isn't it? Well, you're going to start a series, huh? Awesome. Good. I will be anxiously awaiting to watch them. Your content is always quite good, very educational. I need to bring I printed out the belt chip now with my latest belt achievement. I need to bring that down here and find a place to put it. Amongst my other goodies, I've got my glow-in-the-dark little dude that sits over here. My oldie bit of goodie. He's a thumb drive. My latest acquisition. That's very, very fitting. I like that one. I think that's about all I've got for my little toy goodies down here. Awesome. Well, that's exciting. I'm going to look forward to watching it, sir. Absolutely. Stormy, come on, dude. That's the Master 570. Who knows? Maybe I need to go with that Avis 50. What is that? Avis 7240. So what does the 72 stand for on those? Anybody know? What do their numbers mean? I'm guessing it's a 40 millimeter lock. But what does the first number mean? Or is there any meaning to it? Is it just a model number just for them? Yeah, you guys were with me on my live last week. That was when I got that Agent LS5 open. So that was my second lock for the purple belt, which was outstanding. That was fun. I need to get that thing put back together before I forget how to do it. I just don't have the right tweezers down here. All of my tweezers down here have gotten magnetized somehow, which makes it very hard to do. I should just post a live tonight, so I can't go give them an excuse to get out of it. Who's going to join you on your live tonight, Broke? Stormy. Good Lord, dog. You are just a handful. God, I still can't get over that stupid thing. I don't know what you would use that lock even for. I mean, look at the keys. Even the keys are huge for this thing. The only thing that's not huge with this thing is the security. And then it's interesting. I saw that you can actually take it out here and you can remove the key now and you can lock it in the open position. Not sure why you would want to lock it open, but you can. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to have to call her quits so I can go take Muttley out again or do something. I don't know what to do with the dog, but I'm going to have to do something. Hey, Newhouse. How are you this morning? Showed up just in the nick of time. I'm just getting ready to close up shop because I'm babysitting a dog that is driving me absolutely freaking postal. Well, I'll probably be packing. I got to get packed and loaded up because I've got a few day trip I got to go on starting tomorrow for work. Hired a couple of new folks. Hey, get over here. So I need to go down to the office they're going to be working out of to spend a little time with those guys and get them set up and working. And yeah, you as well. Thank you for dropping by, Mr. Rabbi. I think this will be my bag of locks that's going to go with me. I will throw him in there just so I can take him upstairs. There's that. There's that. I need to learn what the heck. I don't know what. I guess for car vehicle doors, maybe? That'd be a good tensioner for that. That's a stiff tensioner, too. Oh, but adjustable, which is kind of cool. So you can actually lock it in place to lock it in there. And I got to find some goodies to soak these locks up. All right, guys. Later. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you for joining in, Ms. Sarah. Love to have you on. We'll have to do it again some point. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy the Super Bowl if that's what you're out to watch. All right. Later, all.